Hi everyone, it's South Park Girl and welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name's South Park Girl. Today is my collection tour of my whole South Park collection 2025. Now I know the angle is a bit strange, I just couldn't figure out how to do my angle in my video. So I'm going to be doing a full collection tour. I've got a lot of figures, Funkos and stuff in the past year. I'd say it's probably the most stuff I've got in a year in my collection. So yeah, the last time I did this was in February last year, I think, so it's been a long time, so it's gonna be a big update. Also, don't mind my room. Once again, we actually have sorted out, me and my boyfriend, but it looks okay in my opinion. But then again, I've got too much stuff and I am downsizing, so I'll also put my Vinted down below. Not all of it's South Park, but if you want anything else, I'll just put it down below. And yeah, let's get into the collection tour. The first, I'm going to start off with like the clothing items, the backpacks, etc. So first I have my robe, which is my Stan one. This cost my dad like £50, which I just really wanted it. It's really good and it's really good quality as well. Obviously you'd hope for £60, and I love it. I still wear it. And then I have my hoodie, which I got from Home Bargains. That was also from the South Park shop. The coat, not the coat, the robe or dressing gown, wherever you're from. And this was from Home Bargains. This was, I think, was like £13. I got this for Christmas. This is so comfy. The material is really good as well. I also have the Stan hat, which I got for Christmas from my dad as well. And this is so cool. I use this for my cosplays. I don't really do them anymore, but I probably will get back to doing them soon. So this is the Stan hat. I got it from the South Park shop. And then I have got this Wendy Call Girl pillow, which I had like a pillow in my room that had nothing on it. So yeah, so I got this and it was from Vinted and it is super good quality and super cool as well, and matches my room because I've got loads of pink in my room. Then we have got the Loungefly Cartman bag and the Stan Loungefly bag, and these were about £80, I think. They're super cool. I've not moved them yet to my new South Park display, so they're just here at the moment and they look amazing in my opinion. They're one of my favourites. Then I have got my South Park Monopoly. I'm not going to get out. I've got a whole video on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. And it's just like a review of all the stuff that's inside. Also, I forgot to mention that I do have a Wendy hat, but I have no idea where it is. I don't know if I mentioned that actually, but if I did, oh well. And this is my signed picture from April Stewart. I love this so much. It's got all her characters that she plays, and then I have my name there and her signature, and I love this so much. And she actually follows me on Instagram and TikTok, I think, yeah. And honestly, it was the best day of my life, and I'm so grateful for her, like, interacting with my posts in general. Then we have the picture I got with April Stewart with my Wendy teddy, which I love so much. And then I have the Mona Marshall picture, and I love this so much as well. I got my Kyle picture, my Kyle plush in as well. I couldn't find any like merch that resembled any of the characters that Mona played, so I just had to stick with Kyle, obviously because she plays Sheila. And yeah, these are honestly one of my favourite pictures in my whole entire room. All of my South Park plushies, I'm just going to speed run them because I have so many, so let's go. I have my Funny Craig plush, which I got from Vinted for £10. I'm not going to say every price or anything. I have got my Dino Toys 6-inch Kyle, and then I have my Cadeau Stan, my funny reindeer Kyle plush. Then I have the normal size Dino Toys Kyle, which I got from a car boot, actually for 50p, which bargain. Then I actually have my first South Park merch item ever, other than my top that I have my name on, of like all the main four. And this is my Stan plush. That's why it's in so much bad condition, because I had it since I was 10. I brought it everywhere with me. Just leave me alone, guys. I know. Then we have my Wendy plush, which I know is not in the best condition either. Like, honestly, like, I beat myself up every single time that I think about how badly I used to maintain my plushies. I just used to bring them everywhere. That's the whole reason why they're not in the best condition. Why did I do this? Then I have, that's also the Fun For All ones, by the way, I forgot to mention. And then we have my Dino Toys Stan. And then we have the Fun For All Kyle. That was actually also my first. Then we have the Play By Play Kyle and the Play By Play Stan. And we have also the play-by-play Cartman as well. Then we have the Cadeau Kyle plush there. I had to stack them all on each other, that's why it looks so like random. We have the Dino Toys Kyle as well in the bag clip form. Then we have the Cadeau 6-inch Kenny and the bag clip of Tolkien. Then we have the Fun For All Cartman plush. I don't know why his eyes look mouldy, they're not, I promise, it's literally just dust. I'm thinking of that Cartman picture, if you know what I mean, you'll know. Then we have the Culture Fly, I believe it is, the bag clips. So yeah, we have the Kyle and Kenny plush bag clips. Then we have the Fun For All Stan and the other Fun For All Stan. Don't know why, but there's tags in the way. There we go, so you can see them too. Then we have the Cadeau Kenny, let's say Kenny then, Cartman plush, and the Kenny bag clip and the Wendy bag clip. Then we have the Dino Toys Butters plush and the Dino Toys Wendy plush and the Dino Toys Cartman plush and the Kenny plush. Then we have the Fun For All Wendy plush and the Fun For All Timmy, Cartman, and I don't know if there's any more, Kenny as well. And then we have the Dino Toys bag clip and the play-by-play Kenny. Then we have another Dino Toys Kenny there and a bag clip of Stan there. There's Dino Toys as well, and the plush toy, like Dino Toys of Cartman as well. I have a lot of Dino Toys. I just collected a lot of them because they came out around the time that I started collecting, so that's why I've got so many of them. And then we have the Fun For All Timmy as well. I don't know if I mentioned that, I probably did actually. And yeah, I think that is all of them. If I didn't mention them, you can just have a look. Or I had to take a few breaks from filming because my dog kept barking, so I had to sort her out and let her outside because dogs are like that, guys. My dog's literally like using me like I'm her staff member because my dog's very bossy. She's a very bossy dog. So yeah, so that is all of my South Park plushies. If I didn't mention any, I apologise. Just ask me about them and say, what about this one? And I'll explain it to you. Then we have all of this shelf. Now this is going to take me a while, so I hope you guys are comfy because this is going to be a long video now. Okay, so first let's start off with the lights. I'm not going to show the whole of my bed, but that is the lights that I've got up. They're really cool, and we've actually just put like batteries in them so they can turn on. And let's start off with the figurines at the front. So first we have my chef alarm clock. Yes, I know his arm is missing. I don't know why. I think I wasn't really looking after my merch at the time, which I regret so much. I was like 10, so let me off. Then we have my bootleg, Jimmy, Baby, Kyle's cousin Kyle, Heidi and Wendy, and the Afro Kyle. They were £5 on AliExpress. That's why I got them, because they're so rare to get hold of. You like the real copies. We have the Mezco Tweak, which is out of box and doesn't come with the underpant gnomes, but they still look awesome, and I got them for a really good price. And then we have all of my mini figurines. I've not displayed them. I don't know why I didn't do that before the video. I just need to like sort out these lights. And we have Jimmy, Craig, Silver Timmy, Tolkien, and then we'll start off obviously with the other minifigs. So we have Chef Randy, Silver Randy, we have Golden Butters, we have normal Butters, we have the keyring to my pens Butters, we have the Cadeau Butters figurine that came out of the blind bags, we have my bootleg Paladin Butters figurine from Kid Robot. It's a fake one obviously. We have my trading card of Wendy, we have my Silver Wendy, my Gold Wendy and my normal Wendy, and my Fun For All like bag clip. I guess it's not even a bag clip, like keyring, whatever you call them, it's one of them. And then we have my Princess Kenny bootleg. We have my other two mini Kenny figurines from Cadeau, my golden one and my silver one as well. My Kid Robot Kenny, it doesn't come with the rats that he normally comes with. Oh yeah, we're just gonna ignore that, guys. And then we have the card here as well. We have the golden cat, which I was so excited to unbox. I remember getting it on TikTok. Literally, I was ecstatic. Is that the word? Like, excited. And then we have the normal version. And then we have the Series 2 version of Cartman. the Series 1 and the Golden Cartman, which I paid £8 for, which, to be honest, I wish I didn't now because I got a big pack of the golden ones, which I'll get onto soon. Then we have the Silver Kyle. Also, we have the Grand Wizard Cartman and the Hiking Elf Kyle. Obviously, we've got the Afro Kyle. We have Series 2 and Series 1. So that's Series 2 and that's Series 1. And then we have my 2 Sparkies, which I know they're the same. I got them with my Mezco Stan, which is my favourite figure of all time, and my Mirage Stan. And then we have my Kid Robot Stan. As you can tell, my favourite character is Stan. We have my Kid Robot Sparky and my Mezco Spooky Fish. I actually made this myself, this clay figure of Stan. And then we have my Series 2 version of Stan and Series 1. I didn't think there was a difference at first, but I actually do prefer the Series 2 to the Series 1. Then we have my keyring to my pen Stan, and then we have the Silver Stan and the Gold Stan, and then we have my Cadeau Stan. Then we have my bag clips. I've got Princess Kenny, we've got the Grand Wizard Cartman, Boy Band Kenny and Stan. We have my Towley, Stephen McTowley, I'm pretty sure. So they're from Series 2. And then we have Tolkien, Butters, Heidi, Wendy, Kenny, Cartman, Stan and Kyle. And also my light, which actually does work, from Series 1. So they're my bag clips. Then we have my Cadeau Mini Q, sorry that the the window's reflecting. We have Tolkien, we have Chef, we have Tweak, we finally got Wendy, I'm so happy that I've got her. And then we've got Flocked Stan, which is the hat that's flocked, nothing else that is flocked like the coat or anything. And then we have Cartman. I only need Kenny and Kyle now. Then we have my pixelated Stan figurine from Cadeau. I have a lot of Cadeau merch. They do so much merch in England and so grateful. Then we have my Book of Mormon frog. I know it's technically not South Park, but I couldn't help but include it in my collection because I did watch the Book of Mormon at Broadway, which is one of my highlights of my life. I actually brought my Sam plush. And yeah, so also it's created by Matt and Trey, so I obviously had to include it on my display. Then we have my HMV Stan mug, which is actually blue inside, which is pretty cool. Then we have one of my newest merch items, which is my Loungefly mini backpack, which is Kenny, which I'm so happy about. And then we have my Mr. Hanky pen. Sorry, I speak really fast and sometimes I stumble over my words, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Which actually the pen ink is brown, which cool fact, but kind of gross. Then we have my Stan phone case, which I got from AliExpress. And then we have my golden figurines, which I got so excited for on, I think it's TikTok. And turns out it's on like reduced now at B&M. That was probably one of my most embarrassing moments ever. This is actually my first Stan phone case that I got, which when I was 13, I believe, which I wore it all the time. I still have in my collection. And then we have the world's smallest Cartman plush, which I got from Vinted, and it's actually from America. We have all the DVDs behind the shelves. I'll just explain them to you. I've got 1 till 12, then we have 14, and then I have 17, 21, and then I have the Post C special. I don't know if you can say it on YouTube, but the Post C special. And then I have some like random ones and also the film as well. So I don't know why my boy band figures have been covered up, but I have the boy band figures. I think my boyfriend covered them up by accident, but oh well. they're actually one of my favourite items in my collection. Then we have my Mysterion figurine under there, which I think is created by Ubisoft. And then I have my Croc Charms as well. Honestly, I can't speak today. I talk too fast. And it's all the girls pretty much from like Wendy's friendship group, which I love. And then we have my Stan trading card and my coffee travel mug, which I don't use, but it's from the Post C special as well, the picture. Then I have my like Bitty Pops, not Bitty Pops, what they're called, Pocket Pops, I think. I have the Stan one and the Faithless One Cartman. I actually do have Mysterion and Zombie Kenny in my loft, and I still not got them down, which stupid. I'm very stupid. Then I have my pins from Forbidden Planet, and then I have the pen up there. I've actually sold my double of the pen because I don't need to, you know what I mean? Then I have my Satan Funko Pop, and then I have my signed Mona Marshall Funko, which I love so much, and she wrote such a lovely message. I actually do have my interaction with her on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out, which I went to the Comic-Con in November, so yeah. And then I have my Culture Fly Stan figurine. Then I have the Cadeau school bus figurines, which comes with the main 5, including Butters as well. And then we have my bootleg figurines that my dad actually got me for my birthday. And then we have the Series 1 Cadeau figurines and mini Qs, which is Cartman, Kenny, Kyle, Stan, Butters and Randy. And then we also have my Geek Fuel Kid Robot Arsenal figurine, which is glittery, which I love so much. I'll get a proper close-up in a minute. So that's what it looks like. It actually comes with toothpaste as well, because in the episode he eats toothpaste. And then we have the Funko Pops, which I'm going to get onto right now. So we have Butters, we have Cartman with the glasses, we have Ike, Bro Flosky, and then we have Mysterium, we have Zombie Kenny, we have Midberry Crunch, we have the Raccoon. I don't think you can say that, and I don't feel comfortable saying it, to be honest, just in case. And then we have Stan, we have Professor Chaos, we have Terrence, we have Philip, which is actually the Chase one, and then we have Goth Stan, we have Craig then, Cartman with Clyde Frog, then we have Chef, we have Kenny, we have Cop Cartman, Mr. Garrison, which is the speciality series. I don't really know what that is, but we have Mr. Garrison, Human Kite, Toolshed, Mr. Hanky, which is actually one of my first ones. The first ones I actually did have was Professor Chaos, my Cop Cartman, Stan, Kyle and Mr. Hanky. They were my first Funkos actually of South Park. And then we have Randy, we have Osimo, Stan in the Lovely Weapons episode, Faith Plus One Cartman, Princess Kenny, Grand Wizard Cartman, High King Elf Kyle, we have Paladin Butters, we have Ranger Stan Marshwalker, we have Kyle as 250k, which is actually a 2021 Fall Convention exclusive. Then we have the 2022 version, which is Digital Stan from the You Have Zero Friends episode, aka the Facebook episode. Then we have Boy Band Cartman, Boy Band Kenny, Boy Band Kyle and Boy Band Stan. And then we have Stephen McTally, which is actually the South Park shop exclusive. We have Timmy with Gobbles, Wonder Tweak, Farmer Randy, Chef in the suit, and we have Mr. Mackey, Jimmy, Wendy, Cupid Cartman, and then we have the 3-pack of the set which I got from B&M, which apparently people have been trying to get hold of in America, which I'm kind of surprised at, to be honest. Then we have the U2s, Tweak and Craig, and the Good Times of Weapons Stan, and I have my pixelated figures which are up there, but I've got videos on my Instagram and stuff and TikTok if you want to look at them. Guys, don't mind that my bed's a mess. I had to stand on my bed to show the shelf, so yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That is all my South Park collection other than clothing items and some stuff in the loft which I've still not got down, which I have a phobia of the attic, so that won't be anytime soon. So yeah, that is everything that I have got in the current day. That is my 2026 collection tour. If we can get this to 30 likes, it would be much appreciated, and thank you if we do hit that goal, because I would love that. And also, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe, as I'm going to be trying to be posting a lot more. As you can tell, I've actually been putting in the effort with my videos recently, because normally I just focus on my Instagram and TikTok, but you know what, I'm going to put in the effort on YouTube, and I'm trying to hit a goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which it's a very big goal, but fingers crossed. Please like and share, as it means a lot, and comment down below if you've got any of my merch in this video. So that is my shelf. I can actually put it in the videos now, which is great, because it used to be over there in my room, but now they're here, so I can do that. So yeah, also the reason I'm not showing that side of the room because it's not done and it's really messy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been such a pleasure showing you all my collection, and it has been highly demanded over the past few months. People have been saying do a collection tour, so I'm like, I will do it. So, and it's also my 2024 collection tour was actually one of my most viewed videos, so obviously I'm going to do an update. And yeah, comment down below which one is your favourite merchandise items that I've got, And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and my social medias are down below if you want to check them out. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.